Welcome to another episode of Nerd Out! I'm Randy, this is Brian, and this is the bevy of new items. This has been a productive toy week.
Yeah,
is it because like at the holidays, like everything just comes out? Or is it just because I'm a compulsive?
I think because you're compulsive, because the whole thing is, we used to beg for things to come out at the holidays and
Really?
never did.
I always remember like Voltron came out right at the end of the holidays, and like, maybe you're right, but like I always thought that everything comes out during the holidays. You know what it might be?
No, I just remember Toys R Us, nothing new.
Yeah.
Like, I remember a bunch of holidays looking for stuff, I guess.
Yeah, no, you know what I think it is though, is I think like stores actually get stuff in. So like all, like for example, like this Primal Prime or Optimus Optimal, like it's been out for like a couple months, but like it just finally started like showing up at Targets. And I'll be honest with you, I got him out of desperation because I was looking for this Prime, and like I was like, I need a fix.
That's a tough sell.
Dude, look, I love Beast Wars, and I like that character and robot design, and it actually looks like decent, like in like photos and stuff. But it's not a good toy.
What do you not like about it?
I'll show you. Can I actually show you?
God,
I'm sorry.
Please.
All right, so like,
spare me.
I am a sucker for the original chrome on the original one. Like whether it flaked or whatever, I still think it looked good. Sorry, I totally grabbed out of your hand. But like, all right, so it's a nice looking robot. You know it turns into a monkey. You're already fine with that. You're not fine with that.
Yeah,
but you
I'm
know
already
you're
done. And it's
then
fluorescent.
and a compromised like spaceship mode. But, like, it also has that, like, Power to the Primes plastic, which feels junky. Yeah. But here's the problem. All right, so you separate him.
And he falls apart.
Yeah, those are his guns. You separate them, right? And you're like, oh, cool. Like, now you can turn this into the Beast. And then you have this extra Optimus Prime, right? And it's kind of cool. It, like, looks like that third-party Optimus Primal that came out. But here's the thing. Like, it's pinned in to like you could technically have two separate robots because this is the head of this.
But what do you do with the head now?
Yeah.
You mean it just sits there?
It's just, I mean, you pop it in and you just like, it becomes this big goofy backpack. But like,
oh my God,
it's pinned in.
Yeah,
like,
they make that shit removable.
Yeah, like everything else that Hasbro comes out with, like, is never pinned in. And they finally decide to pin something in, and
the worst thing ever pin in, they pinned in.
Absolutely. So that's like, look, I know I could probably.
Will he stand up with that?
It? Yeah, I mean, he'll stand up with it.
That is terrible.
It is terrible. Like, why didn't they just separate the pin?
What does this guy do on his own? Like,
that's the thing. Is like, if you could remove this, which you can unpin it, and I probably will. Just haven't taken the time. You then have two robots, and that's a pretty nice deal, right?
Guess, yeah.
Right, it's not bad. But my biggest issue with it is that, like, that's my biggest issue. But in addition to that, like, so I got those Transformers Siege Deluxes.
Yeah.
And the plastics feel pretty okay. Like, they're like...
Yeah, these feel nothing alike. This feels like such a nice toy, and that's just crap.
It just feels kind of crappy. So let's just move to that. Like, I
no bad angles. Look, there's no hollowness.
It's
like
solid.
There's like they really covered that shit up well on this.
So can I tell the story of my purchase on that? It's not that exciting, but like, I didn't pre-order it when it came out because I was pretty. I don't know if I was anti-Siege, but I was like, I don't care about Siege. So reviews started coming out, and I kind of got excited about it. And I went on, like, everyone was sold out of it, so I went on Amazon, and they had it like, it was like. 2 weeks ago or a week ago, it was like $40 Prime shipping. I was like, I don't want to wait 2 days. They're going to hit everywhere soon. So 2 days go by, and then I was like, all right, I should have just ordered it. And I go back on, and it's at $45 shipping. And then a day goes by, and that's too expensive. A day goes by, and then it's $50. Then it's $55. And then it ends up being $59 without Prime shipping. And I was like, God damn it, I should have just paid the $40, you know? Live and learn. Yeah. So I still kept checking it, and it went back to $45 Prime shipping, and I just pulled the trigger.
What is it at Target? $30? Yeah, okay.
So I paid a premium. But I'm going to be honest with you. 45 was extreme, and I'm not saying you should buy this for $45, but you should absolutely buy it for $30.
Yeah, I mean, even 45 to get it, if it costs an extra 15, fuck it. You know what? It
if
happens.
you want it for the holiday, it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done that.
I've
done some stupid shit to get stuff like late.
Yeah, I don't regret it. Like I think this is honestly one of the best like toy store primes we've had in a while.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be make some
it's a contender
list for sure. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
My issues with it, first and foremost, like I do kind of dislike this arm stuff.
Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed. It's like, come on, man. That's like on the original Chug. Like, fix that.
Yeah, exactly. It is like the original Chug.
And they know people hate it.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, I will note, I think this dirty paint, it is a bit much.
It seems like they executed it wrong. Like, if they would have weathered it just to bring out detail, fine, but just slapping silver on, like...
Yeah. It looks like it's
so much.
It looks like it's like CG'd on dirt, which is what it is.
Yeah.
But you're right. If they would have put like a little bit of a minor wash, especially like on the silver, just to bring out some details, I think it would have looked good. But with that said, I'm not losing sleep over it. Now, if they come out with a version,
they will.
Yeah, I know.
You know they will.
Do I get it?
Yeah. Why not? Because it'll probably be easy to find because it'll come out when everybody's bored with the mold.
Right.
Pop up. Yeah.
So what's so great about this, beside the fact that it is a solid robot mode, is the transformation is really, really fun.
Yep.
And it's one of those transformations that you can do without instructions.
No, yeah, I just did it.
Yeah, you did it.
I did it, and I didn't break it. No parts fell off, or old Butterfingers came through. You know?
You've probably already...
Articulation's good. Angle pivot is always a plus.
Gun is classic. Maybe a little bit too much gaps, but whatever. And actually the axe is pretty decent too. Like
that really is one of the better G1 Primes.
It is one of the better Primes. The vehicle mode also is really cool. I do think this whole faux... It has a faux front end. It's pretty stupid, but...
It makes the robot mode look better.
I think so. I think it was a reasonable sacrifice.
Yeah, I'll go with it.
Me too.
They started doing that shit in...
When? I'm trying to think of... Didn't they do it for a movie one?
They did it. What was the series? Transformers Prime. Was it Prime?
Yeah, I think it was
the
Transformers
Michael Bay-ish
Prime.
one.
Yeah, that was
the one that came out after Bayformers occurred. I think it was Transformers
that was Prime.
It almost seems like that's where they invented it. Like if you counted all the wheels on like a not side switch, but you get like 8 wheels. On a car, and it's just you'd only see 4 simultaneously.
I love how these wheels. I mean, it's
go
it's
up and
trick.
down.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's sort of like a masterpiece move. Like
yeah.
And please don't get me wrong. This isn't a masterpiece toy, but it's a great.
They gave a shit.
They gave a shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of masterpiece, I did pre-order mine.
Okay, Amazon
Japan, and it was about $3.15. And I want to make note, like, I can't justify. I mean, I did. I'm justifying it. I did. I don't think it's an acceptable price, but I am warming up to the toy. But maybe it's because I pre-ordered it.
I mean, it looks cool. I'm not gonna say it doesn't look cool. I mean, I'll just get it when it's available.
Will you?
$400.
Will you?
I don't give a shit.
Will you?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, you kind of have to.
I'm not gonna not get a new Masterpiece Prime. I mean, it's sort of like I'm not gonna pre-order it or anything, but.
I mean, I just get a sense that you're kind of gonna back down when time comes.
I don't know.
I just think that like. Sometimes you prove me wrong, but I kind of just think on that one you're going to kind of be like, I'm not going to do it. I guess it depends on when it comes out.
It depends on when it comes out, how rich I am, if I give a shit, if anything else has come out. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it is time. I mean, so you showed me pictures at the, Kids Concept, yeah. It looks good.
I think it looks okay. I mean, it looks better than okay, but it's just like... new Valkyrie. Which is like, I don't know. If I see one, I'll get it. I'll probably get it. I think it looks good enough.
I think so too. More important to me is, did you see pictures of the Max Sterling?
Yes, I did.
Did you? They look great. The Dana Sterling?
Yeah. Did you see the Rook Bartley? The bike?
No.
The prototype bike.
Is that
it looked legit to me.
It looked legit.
Yeah, it looked legit to me. I hope so. I'll be all about that.
That's exciting. Yeah. Yep. I mean, let's finish that off.
Yeah, and I mean, especially if we could get a Lancer and Rook Bartley in the same...
Be done, yeah.
8 weeks or whatever, if they do it that quick.
Do you want it that quick?
Yes, I want it.
You do?
Yeah, I want to be done with it. Like, I love them, but I want to be able to have a display with all of them once and for
So you just want I think I need a little bit of space between it because like with the Scott Bernard and the Rand, like they were $200 a pop, more, and it was like literally a month apart at best. Actually, I don't even think it was a month apart.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
So here's the truck mode, and I like it. I kind of like this futuristic like stuff going on.
And you know what's sort of shocking about it? It doesn't need the futuristic part.
No,
like they could have made it just a normal truck.
Yeah, they could have.
So that was actually a choice. It wasn't like a compromise to like.
Is it based on a on a cartoon or no, like comic book? Because I don't read the Transformers comics. I don't know. Either way,
I want to get into them.
Do you?
Yeah, I heard they're really good.
But where do you start?
The beginning. I probably just started the IDW stuff.
Yeah, but IDW's been making
for like 15 years.
Yeah, it's been like a decade. Post Pat Lee Dreamwave stuff, which I liked, even though like I know that guy did not do.
I think I'd do the research and find out what graphic novels to get into and do it that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'd start.
Yeah, it's tough. Maybe there's like certain series that you can do. Like, hey, like maybe this. I know that there's that other version of the War for Cybertron comic book movie where I have a couple of the third parties. Maybe this is like a new series where you could start with that. But I like that. Sticking with Transformers for a few before we get off it, I went to
Walmart. A great new mold, man.
Yeah, you like that mold, man?
God,
that's hot rod ever.
Yeah.
Walmart had these reissues, and if you go to their website right now, I think they're like $12.97. I mean, how could I not?
Well, you couldn't. You had to. Were they all available or just?
No, just hot rod. But I've always said that all the post-Diaclone Transformers is when I got out of it, and I agree with that. But there's something about this hot rod I kind of liked. Maybe it's because he was the leader, even though I guess Rodimus was the leader. It was really fun to open this up, and it was also fun to put the stickers up.
Did you have them as a kid?
No.
Never had it either.
No. I stopped. I think my last Transformer I ever owned was... It was pretty early on. I think my brother got some Insecticons.
Yeah.
Like, I jumped on board with Transformers right away.
Me too. But my tour of duty was short.
Very short.
I would go revisit, like, if I couldn't find something, or, like, I just saw a cool one that I had to have. But I never collected them.
Me neither. So, they were expensive. They were hard to get.
They were hard to get in nice condition even then. The boxes were always wrecked.
Did you ever consider that as being a problem though? Like if the boxes were damaged? Like I didn't care. I didn't care about bags.
I don't think I cared, but my parents cared.
Really? Like
I'm gonna buy you a broken toy.
Right. Well, let me tell you, my grandparents clearly didn't care because I remember my grandmother went to Kmart and found a broken sideswipe without a head. And it was like on a shelf, and it was like marked $1, and she bought it for me. And I'm not gonna lie, I loved it. Like it was a headless sideswipe.
So what?
And I played the shit out of it. Like I just played with the headless sideswipe. So it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Back to this reissues. Did you see? This is what I wanted to ask you. Did you see they're re-releasing G1 Optimus Prime without a trailer, and it's in like a new like smaller box? Did you see pictures of that? It's literally, it's like just the Prime and his gun, and it's like in a small little box.
That's pretty cool.
It's super cool, and I don't know the price point yet, but like $30, I'm in. Like smokestacks look good. Like
they're high.
They're high smokestacks.
All right. Why no trailer?
Probably to cut down on the price. Like if it had a trailer, they'd have to charge like $60 to $70, and they probably would sell less.
They
of
just
them.
want them in the line.
Yeah. Get them out there. Get people to spend $30 on a Prime. And to be honest with you, my kids are gonna drive me crazy. Shut up! I could deal with a Prime without a trailer.
Yeah, I mean,
sorry.
That's awesome. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah,
I need to see what the packaging looks. Does it look like just typical G1 packaging?
Yeah, it looks like a little stubby.
So his face is forward
instead
of sideways.
It's great.
Sweet.
I do want to mention.
Does he come in robot mode or truck mode?
Truck mode.
That's sort of
It's pretty cool. What's interesting about this hot rod, by the way, I did buy another one for a box one. They put it in backwards, so the car. Can I show you?
Yeah, get it.
Hold on.
Put it in
So how stupid of a mistake is that? Like they shoved it.
Oh, that sucks.
Isn't that so stupid?
They did it on both of them?
Yeah, so it's clearly like
they weren't whipping somebody hard enough, I guess.
No. But from what I was told, I think that like 50% of them are this way, and then they went back in and they the next like run. So the ones I got were backwards. I'm not losing sleep, but that really like the whole point.
What it sucks.
So
the whole point of it is to have it in there and
to see the car.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I want to put it on a shelf so I can look at it. But
what dumb shits
made that
catch
decision?
that? Who didn't catch that?
Well, it was made in. I'm sure it was. Who knows? You're right. That's a pretty.
Rough.
That's a failure.
I mean, especially because that's all about the aesthetic. That's why people would buy that.
Right. Big mistake. All right, before we move off Transformers, let's talk about that guy, Dropkick. So we're super excited about Bumblebee. Yep. We're going Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay. We'll get tickets in advance.
Yes.
So I found that Dropkick.
Yep.
I'm a fan for some reason. It's weird. Like, I've chosen helicopters as being like one of those like
things you like.
I like
into
it.
Transforming helicopters, man.
Absolutely. So I bought it. With that said, I also was looking for a new excuse to buy a toy, and I really like it. I'm gonna have to transform it for you.
Yeah. See it.
Like that's a pretty cool copter too. What is that? Is that a Cobra? Is that what they're called? Dave Lukowski. Are these Cobras?
I think that might be an Apache or something.
Okay.
Cobras are older.
So what's great about it? I don't know anything about the character except for I think he's the bad guy.
He's a bad guy and he's supposed to be a triple changer,
right? And he does not. I think it's a he, right? The other one is a female. I think the red car.
What's that red car's name? I forgot.
I can't remember. It's Dropkick and
Dropkick and something punch
cool car.
Yeah.
So it doesn't triple change, and that's probably going to be an issue. But you're also dealing with, I guess it's Bayformer Light. And that's what I like about it.
Bayformer Light.
Yeah.
Meaning it's inspired by Bayformer, but not quite.
It's following the aesthetic of Bayformers, but it's not so extreme. It's not.
That's how it should be.
Yes.
Too, you know.
Yeah. Like that's the thing is like Bayformer designs like they actually like are aging well to some degree. But if they would have just gone it a little bit lighter on the design, I think that they would have been decent. Like
because they got too carried away. At times. It was like they got carried away, and you know.
Absolutely. I'm super excited for Bumblebee. It's getting really good reviews, too.
I knew it would. I mean, you can tell that movie's got heart in it. You know, it's going to be like, I think it's going to have all the strengths of a Bayformer movie, but without all the crappy garbage.
What are the strengths?
I think the first one, the first one had heart. Like,
I think you're right.
Heart. I liked Sam. I was pulling for the characters. I thought it had some decent humor in it.
It had a.
It wasn't a comedy, but you could laugh with the characters.
Yeah.
And I thought it looked pretty good.
Yeah, it had a cohesive story.
It wasn't my aesthetic, but it looked good. I mean, it was like.
I remember coming out of the first Transformers movie, basically thinking, "Look, it's not my thing, but I enjoyed it. Like I remember enjoying it."
I hated it.
You did?
Yeah, I hated it, and it grew on me. I was the biggest Bayformer hater for the longest time. And then I don't know what happened. No, my heart attack happened, and I all of a sudden became very forgiving of them.
See, I was the opposite. I started out liking it, and then as time went by, I found myself growing out of it. And then when Revenge of the Sith came out, that movie was so unwatchable that I just disowned it all.
Revenge of the Sith, you thought?
No, sorry.
Revenge of the Fallen. Yeah, that was terrible.
It was so bad. It was so bad. So, again, I think I transformed it all right. It's a pretty solid little guy, and I think it's got some good details.
Yeah.
Could use a little bit of paint, but
Can't they all?
Yeah. The head isn't so overly designed. It looks like a head.
It looks like he's got an Optimus head.
Yeah, it does kind of look like an Optimus head.
Dropkick. Sweet.
Was there a G1 Dropkick? Not that it matters, but I'm trying to think. I don't know.
That's a good question.
I like it. It's a deluxe. I think deluxes retail for $20. I think $16.99. I know that's real specific, but $16.99 sounds reasonable. I don't know. 20. Actually, you know what? $20 is pretty much what you're gonna pay for.
Yeah, that's the action figure price now. Whether it be a Marvel Legend
Isn't that
or whatever.
Crazy?
That's kind of a little bit. Cause it used to be $4.
Well, yeah, $4. I mean, let's let's say like, yeah, I mean,
it's weird though because Transformers were never really action figures.
No,
they were toys.
They were more expensive. Like
$10.
How
much was him new in the 80s?
$7.99 to $10.
Really?
I think so. Could I be wrong?
I thought they were more than that.
I think.
But I'm talking Kittyland prices, so I don't know.
I think an Autobot car was between $8 and $10.
That's not bad. Okay.
But
that's still not an action figure price.
No.
Like that's like
you're
that's
paying
a toy
for
price.
the mechanisms and stuff like that. So I'll be honest with you, I've had a pretty good Transformers week, and then I got some other stuff which some you're gonna care nothing about, and some things you will. And I'll go right to
Johnny Lawrence.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
Go to the
you want to go to Johnny Lawrence? So like, I'm not a video gamer. But I kind of got hooked to Fortnite. Like everybody else in the world, it was an excuse for me to like hang out with my friends. You know what I mean?
What is it? I mean, I know what it is, but what is it?
It's a video game, clearly, and it's basically like you're a character and you go into this like map, and you basically can join teams or go solo. And it's more fun to join team, and you just basically like have to kill everybody. But it's not like not like gory or anything. It's like sort of like it's like teenage safe or whatever. And basically, you kill everyone and like you have to come up with like strategies and hiding and getting new weapons. So it's fun. It's kind of like an excuse to hang out with your friends or people. And
is it Brian proof? Like, would I be able to figure it out?
Yes, I'm terrible.
Buttons? It better not be like every button, thumb thing.
I'll tell you where you get to build stuff, and that's where my problem is I can't build.
Why?
I mean I can do it. I don't have the hand-eye coordination of most gamers. Like I also have a short attention span.
Yeah, me too.
Do you?
And it's weird. I need to work on it because it's like my girlfriend, gamer. Her son,
oh really?
They love that shit more than anything. And I sit there like a limp dick, just like, huh?
Yeah, no, I'm anxious. Like I want to just like run whenever I play. Where like my friends, they'll be like, all right, let's build a fort and hide. And I'm like, I just want to run.
Do shit.
Yeah, I just want to move. I just gotta move.
I should go get an Xbox today.
Xbox? Get the PlayStation.
Why?
Because that's what I use, and
but
then
that's what she's got. I gotta be compatible with my girl. Screw you, man.
Yeah, but you like, I guess.
And I like what they do. I've been playing with hers, not games at all. I couldn't even tell you what games to do, but you like the PlayStation, huh?
Well, I do because I only play this single way. Actually, you know what I like?
But you could still be. Can a PlayStation and an Xbox be linked up?
I don't know.
So you're playing online together? Because
that
is a big deal.
That's a big deal. I don't think you can. We got our kids the Switch for Hanukkah, and that's a lot of fun. But
what's a Switch?
The Nintendo Switch. I like Nintendo games. Like
no, that's everybody. Yeah, because they're games. They're not like PhD.
Right.
Figure it out. You can just play.
Right. Like we play Super Mario Kart. We just whiz around.
Yeah.
But back to this. Okay, so I got hooked into the Fortnite.
Yeah.
And this is a McFarlane toy, and I got to be honest with you, McFarlane Toys has been synonymous with lack of articulation for the last 2 decades.
That one was pretty good.
Pretty good, man. Yeah. Good sculpt too.
Yeah.
It's
is it a decent toy?
Yeah, I mean, check it out. Like it's pretty decent.
Ooh, it's hard plastic. Yeah. He's not rubbery.
Yeah, my only issue with it is I don't like those thigh joints.
Yeah, I don't like the pins.
Yeah, they look a little too much. Like that's my biggest complaint.
He's got like a diaper, like
that's what I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like the diaper. He looks like he shat himself. Like he's wearing Depends. But that's sweet.
But otherwise, it's good. And I think
that's really cool.
I think maybe they went like. I think we've all gotten used to the standard 6-inch Marvel Legends scale, and this is a little on the taller side.
That's a little bigger,
right? Yeah. In addition with that, because I got hooked to the Fortnite, I also got the Jazwares series now because Fortnite is so huge that they're like it's a cash grab. Like everybody's on top of it. So they did like a 3 3/4 inch scale, and I gotta be honest with you, I like it. That's Fortnite.
Who is he?
I don't know.
Who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? He's some guy you could choose. Like
comes with a scar. I like that.
Yeah, he comes with
the scar.
He's got the umbrella too. 17. I mean, again, you got to kind of know the game.
Comes with an umbrella.
Yeah, because
and a scar rifle.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, this is a scar rifle.
I'm telling you, you should play.
Okay.
You should, but in
order to be tempted.
Yeah, it's like I said, I haven't had time recently, but I got pretty hooked to it, and I'm not a video game guy. I'm not a gamer. Like, I appreciate it. I just don't have the attention span. Plus, I know that I become OCD with things, and once I start, like, I
would get in trouble. I wouldn't do much else. Like, if I found a video game that really caught my interest, I don't know if I would be good for anything else.
No, and that's the game that you would get hooked, because it is, like I said, like, you playing with your friends.
Which makes it totally more addictive.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, I oftentimes rely on my friends to get through shit.
Okay,
so I'm just hanging out.
That's what I, man.
Right,
like, I wouldn't know the first thing about having to.
Like, sometimes I'll have to have my friends like build me ramps so I can get up, and I'll just be like, "Oh, could someone build a ramp?" And they're like, "Yeah, of course." And you know when I'm not playing, they're talking shit about me.
Oh yeah, dude.
They're like, "Dude, Randy just sucks. He's just bringing us down."
That's how I'd be.
I'm okay with it, though.
I mean, I wouldn't talk shit about you. I'd be the guy bringing everybody down. I wouldn't know the first damn thing.
The truth is, though, like,
it's really hard not
it is. That's a great toy, man.
It's hard not to fuck with.
Yeah.
Having an issue putting it down.
It is. It's great. It is a great couch toy. So now we got that. Can we move on? We're gonna just keep going. So Mezco, it's been a while, right?
Yes, it has.
For some reason, I really wanted that Popeye. And first of all, does anyone even know who Popeye is anymore? Is he so irrelevant that
I know
kids?
olive oil. I think kids know Popeye.
Do you? Why? From like what?
Like probably honestly, their dad's tattoo or something. I don't know.
Their dad's tattoo.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that a thing? Wouldn't that be awesome if every 45-year-old dad had like a Popeye tattoo?
That would be sort of scary, actually. But yeah, I don't know. Do kids know Popeye?
I don't
Do
think
your kids know who he is?
No, they don't. They did not.
Close. Okay.
But as kids, for us, we knew Popeye. Like the Robin Williams movie, which I happen to love.
I love that movie too, but I was never into Popeye. I mean, he was never my guy.
He was never your guy, right?
But I mean, I didn't have a problem with him. But yeah, I knew who he was.
I really liked it, but like, yeah, he wasn't my guy. Like, if it was on, I always watched it.
Yeah.
It was good. You know what's interesting about Popeye is, how old do you think Popeye was? Like
from the 30s?
Yeah, but like as a man, like.
Oh God!
I am what I am. Like, what would you say? What would you guess if you're just to guess how old Popeye was?
Popeye, 60s.
60s. Like, I always thought like late 40s to early 60s.
Yeah.
I looked it up. 31 years old.
Popeye's
31 years old. And I read it.
How is that even like? How does anybody know that?
I did read it, and
I'm not questioning it.
No, please do. So I read this on Wikipedia, and I'm not going to correct this. So if I'm wrong, feel free to check it out and make a comment. I'm not going to correct it here. Okay, so I guess he came out in like 1928 or something, and the first episode he makes a reference to something else, and then so someone did the calculations that he was 31 years old. Okay, so that was the most terrible and unprofessional like
I get it, but they mentioned the math.
Yeah,
they mentioned a date.
Someone did the work,
so you could do the work, and it's there. I get it.
So I wanted it because I constantly would say my issue with Mezco was that they weren't doing enough variety.
Yeah.
So I figured this was great, and I like the variety, and that certainly is variety. And kudos to Mezco. They clearly love Popeye.
Yeah, I mean, they even gave him bell bottoms. He's dressed like a real sailor.
Dude,
I guess he's a sailor.
The magnet hat. Like, he comes with like 4 different hats.
That is cool.
Dude, it is cool. He kind of looks a little creepy.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. Like a dwarf or something.
Yeah, he looks weird. They definitely gave him their own, like, Mezco has a tendency to like, have their own Mezco style. Mm. He comes with a whole bunch of pipes. Because they're, and I think they're all duplicates because that's likely going to break.
Yeah.
That looks good.
And I love the spinach.
The spinach.
That's awesome.
Do you remember when they had, like, Popeye brand spinach when we were kids?
No.
You don't remember that?
No, I did not know that.
Like, it was the only way that perhaps they could. You do?
Oh, I love it. Yeah,
that's disgusting. Really?
You don't? How do you not like spinach? It's good.
Dude, all I eat is pizza and French fries. Come on, man.
All right, yeah, I guess.
Like, you know how picky of an eater I am.
Yeah.
That's not all I eat.
That's not being picky. That's being shitty.
So when you were a kid, you liked spinach.
I would pretty much. I would eat anything except organs.
Really? You were a good eater?
I was a good eater. Yeah, I mean, but I was fat too. Yeah, I mean. You don't just get like that. Yeah, I would eat almost anything.
I was, as expected, I was a pain in the ass of an eater.
I wasn't. I would That thing is sweet.
Yeah, and so he's got these magnet hats, and then you can put like the different sailor hats on. He's got the cool like, this is like, he comes with like an outfit too. I know you just want to go to that.
I know. I gotta stop.
No, you can play with it.
Okay.
He's got that cool like.
That's awesome.
It is, and he comes with like a sweater.
He's got a ton
Dude,
of
tons.
Holy.
He's got another
awesome.
head too, but I just. He's got one with like a grin. I don't know if I like one better than the other. They're pretty subtle differences. Here's my problem with it though, because I got a bitch, and I'm not really bitching.
Let's hear it.
All right, so these retail for I think $80 now, but like it's the time of the year where people are so like you can get away with a little extra.
Oh.
He was $90.
Oh,
like
shitty.
I'm sorry, like. I like Popeye, but I don't need a $90 Popeye.
And you know what the worst thing is? You probably could have waited, because I would imagine...
I think they're going to sell out.
Really?
Yeah, because how many... Like, okay, like, let's say that, like...
He would be the most unpopular.
Yes.
I would imagine,
yes.
Which maybe could make him the most... I think long-term, he could be a lot.
He's going to be expensive.
But he might go cheap in 6 months, or something like that.
And
like
then
maybe Amazon.
And then it'll come back up.
And then you're screwed. If you don't get
for
it
sure.
done.
Because, I mean, like, Spider-Man, they're going to produce a lot of Spider-Mans.
Yep.
They're going to produce a lot of Captain Americas and Thors and even Aquaman. But, like, I think Popeye's a pretty niche market. So I think once they're gone...
Or an older market.
Yeah, because half the people who, like, really love Popeye are dead now. Or, like, you know, don't...
Like, our age would be the youngest.
Youngest, absolutely.
The youngest that would know who Popeye is.
I'm 42, and I say anyone under the age of 38 gives a shit about...
Yeah, because you might have caught the old school cartoons.
Right.
In between... Something that you like as a
absolutely.
Kid. Although I loved Popeye cartoons.
I did too.
I thought they were awesome.
They were kind of rapey. I don't know if that's like a thing to say because
it was like Olive Oil did get pushed around a lot.
Bluto.
Brutus was like Brutus,
Bruto.
right?
Is it Brutus or Bluto? Whatever, but that guy.
That guy was always trying to get with her all the time.
Yeah.
And like Popeye would have to come save her. That's some pretty like
that wouldn't fly today.
Yeah, that's a pretty like alpha male shit happening.
I don't know if it's alpha. It was a little rapey, but I really like this figure. I don't need a $90 Popeye, but the thing is I'll say this: if you are a casual collector and Popeye is your bag, like I collect Popeye stuff, or you know you don't buy a lot of toys.
Is it a shadow or scruff? I'm sorry.
It's a good scruff.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's good painting.
I just saw it from here. I couldn't tell if it was a shadow hitting it or if they actually put scruff on them. I cut you off, by the way.
No, it's cool. And I even love how like the tattoos are like they look like they're slightly faded. You know,
like they would be.
Right, they would be. Mezco loves Popeye. Like you can tell. Like they love Popeye. So I'd say it's a high. I say if you have any interest in it, I would get it because I do think that they're gonna production run is low, and I do think it's probably the best Popeye we're gonna see. I will say it does have a very unique sculpt. Like it's not straight up cartoon. It's certainly not Robin Williams. It has its own specific
which is good because I like the Robin Williams movie, but.
Yeah, I wouldn't want a
Robin Williams Popeye.
I wouldn't either. Like I love the movie and not, but I don't want a Robin Williams Popeye movie. That movie got panned at the time, but I loved it as a kid. But I guess
I don't even remember. I mean, I do remember parts of it. I would have to go back and watch it.
I watched it recently and I still loved it, but I don't know if I loved it because it brought back that feeling of being a kid or if it was good. But it got panned. I liked it. I'm on board with that. All right, 2 more things, and then we're gonna get to some gift time.
Let's do it.
So Amazon has this had the Rogue One assault tank on clearance, I guess.
Yeah.
For a little under $40.
Yeah.
And I decided to go for it, and it seems just by looking at it that it's just gonna be a brick, right?
Yeah.
Dude, play with this thing. There's working treads. All that shit opens.
Yeah, that's pretty. Where do I do it?
Dude, like.
Oh, I got try nailing.
Dude, everything opens up.
Does he come with the dude?
No.
Alright, but that's still like, holy smoke.
Yeah, like all those panels open. There's like paint in the panels.
Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, this is such a good display piece.
Yeah,
to do
it
stuff
feels
with.
good. And can I show you one other thing?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So like this canister,
They'll come off.
it opens. And check this out. Like, this is like the detail. This is what we want for Star Wars.
Yeah, all that shit that they were mining.
Yeah, this is what we want.
Crystals?
Look at that.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Like, isn't that what we wanted? Like, isn't that what we want from our Star Wars vehicles?
Yeah,
we want those.
Sweet.
It is great.
And then it's got a capture compartment
yeah.
there or whatever.
Yeah, you can store dudes in there.
That's really cool.
It's great. And working treads, like, is
always a plus.
Yeah, it really is. Like, I don't even know if they did that back in the G.I. Joe days. Like, they used to have the little wheels, right? Did they do that for, like, the Mauler?
Yeah, some of them.
Some of them did. The Mauler, which was the beige G.I. Joe tank, I think did. But I think the...
Oh, actually, no, the first one had working treads.
Oh, the green one, yeah, because it was electronic.
Mobat.
You're right, the Mobat.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was good stuff.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen, like, that level of detail in a long time.
I mean, they really weathered the interior of it.
The weather looks good, too, right?
Yeah, it's not over-weathered. They, like, really did this up.
Like, if they weathered this Optimus Prime like they weathered that would have been reasonable. Like, that looks like good weathering. It got me excited because I do have the skiff on order.
Yeah.
And you know if they're going in that level, that skiff is going to be special.
Yeah. I wish they did something that I'd give a shit about.
Like what? Like they just did a TIE Fighter, and I saw it at Walmart.
Yeah.
But it was $80.
But isn't it the old school? It's the old TIE Fighter?
It might be, but I think it's... Oh, no, I think it's new.
If I saw it, I'd buy it. I'd buy a TIE Fighter
really?
for $80.
It's at the Walmart in Troy. I think I might go get one. I'm so impressed with that. The thing is with this...
Is it white or is it gray?
Oh, you're challenging me on that
Yeah,
one.
I want to know, like...
I think it's white.
See, that's the one I would want.
Yeah, I think I would
love
too.
the white one.
I think I do too.
With the reddish, like, tint on the interior.
If it was a TIE Interceptor, that was my favorite one, the Interceptor.
They came out with a sweet one.
Really?
They did it. Yeah, remember how they had the perfect huge TIE Fighter?
Yeah.
They did a TIE Interceptor version of it.
So is this new one that's at Walmart, is it the perfect, is it like an old mold from when they were doing it and just repackaged, you think? Or do you think
I would guess. I mean,
guess.
I don't know because the old one was real good.
Yeah, they were making some really nice stuff. Yeah. My only beef with this is that I think the retail on this would have been $80. Yeah. That would be hard to pull the trigger on $80. I'm not saying that you're not getting your money's
that's
worth.
A lot of money.
It is. That's a lot.
Oh, that opens up.
Yeah, dude, look, even painted.
Sweet.
I really, really wanted to tell you right now, if you guys are in the U.S. and these are still at Amazon, or I think even Walmart had them for like under $40, I'd say you're getting a lot more than what you think you are. Like, you think you're just getting a brick, but you're getting a quality vehicle. Like Hasbro, you're really impressing me.
They're starting to give a shit again. But, you know, maybe they've realized that there is a market for quality toys, you know? I mean, maybe they didn't give a shit for a while. Like, you know, nobody cares.
I also think that they...
But yeah, because they've definitely done something.
Unbelievable. Like, across the board on all their lines, like, they show that they care. Like, it actually kind of makes me interested in see what they're going to do with Power Rangers. Like, maybe they might actually make good Power Ranger toys.
That would be sweet. I'd buy them. I'll be honest, I'm not a power, but I could get into it if they made fun shit.
Fun transforming robots that look decent.
Yeah, I would be in a second. Like, yeah.
I think they were forced to make high quality stuff because I think like over the last, let's just say like 5 years.
Yeah.
They were getting away with some real crappy shortcuts.
Yeah.
And then I think what was happening was the collector market was just going to the Japanese toys.
Yeah.
So they were losing a substantial amount of their customer base.
Yep.
And I think that it showed in the numbers, and they realized that, hey, you know what? Maybe collectors do affect our bottom line.
Yeah, and you know what? They're going to... Why give away money? All we have to do is up it a little bit, and they'll pay.
Right.
And the whole thing is, like, I'll tell you what, I'd pay $40 for this.
Yes.
If they had to charge $40 to get this in, I'd pay this in a second. Like, if this was the consistent quality... of like,
I agree.
I'd be all about
I agree.
It. Like, there wouldn't be third party.
No.
Well,
there would be. There would be for things that Hasbro would not be willing to produce.
But how hard is it for them to produce? I mean,
yeah.
Like, this is just...
That Optimus Prime toy is great. Like, I'm actually excited for the Megatron, and I don't really have that much of an interest. I'll be honest with you, if that Siege series is a fun mainline Transformer line.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see what they do with it. I'm kind of nervous because I saw a picture of one of the female robots that they just came out with, repackaged and recolored into the Siege packaging.
Yeah.
And I hope they don't do a whole bunch of that. Like, I hope they don't do a whole bunch of repackaging some of their crappy toys in the Siege boxes. Like, I hope...
Oh, like, why? What was it from? It was from Power of the Primes or something?
I can't remember which character it was. It was like one of the they did that motorcycle girl, or it was an RC. It was one of those, and I'm pretty sure, and I could be wrong, and I might want to bite my tongue on this one, but I think it's just a repaint, and they put in a siege package.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that, but as far as new molds go, if they keep up the consistency of making pretty decent toys,
we'll buy them.
Yeah.
You know, it's like,
and it's fun. It's not perfect, but it's fun.
And repaints suck. They need to quit doing it. You know,
yeah.
Way too many repaints,
Too many.
and it just gets. Do people buy them? I mean,
I
wonder how many people really buy the repaints.
That's a good question.
Except when they get shady and release the shitty one first. And
yeah.
Then
That's
they do
the worst.
one.
And that's
they were doing a lot of it.
Yeah, that's what scares me about the new Masterpiece Prime. Is that I think that they're gonna do like I've accepted that the animated what I'm getting. I know what I'm getting. I know I'm getting a cartoon Optimus Prime with the Masterpiece. But are they gonna come out with one that's gonna have like silver paint and stuff afterwards, like they did with the Megatron?
Of course they will.
Yeah.
Yes. 100% they're gonna do it.
I'm gonna be pissed because I'm not gonna pay
it. 600 in.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do. I'm doing it once.
Yeah.
Takara told me you're getting me once for that Masterpiece Prime.
Did it go up for pre-order on HLJ yet?
Yes, it's about $387, not including shipping.
Is it available?
Yeah.
Still, I might order it.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go to Amazon JP?
Is it sold out?
It's really easy.
How do you do it? Do you have to have an account?
I'll show you. You create an account, but it's really easy, and you don't even have to put money down. Okay. I'll show you. It's really, honestly easy. Last thing I want to do before we open up some nice little gifts is I got this little
Dr. Malcolm.
Yeah, dude. I think Jeff Goldblum is maybe beside Bill Murray the coolest actor. Can you think of a cooler guy than Jeff Goldblum? Like, if you could be one actor.
I've never met him.
No, I know that, but like, Jeff Goldblum's a cool dude, right?
I like his older roles. I think he's cool.
What?
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
I mean, what's his newer roles? He did Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I think he's just a cool dude. I want to be Jeff Goldblum.
I can't blame you.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of. I wouldn't mind being him either.
Yeah. No. I had to buy this.
Yeah.
The head is a little weird. Like, there's looks like some paint around his lips that are weird.
Yeah.
That looks a little weird.
It's a good figure.
It is good. You want to know the sketchiest thing about it? Those sunglasses are removable.
No
way. Yeah, they're the smallest accessory ever. And I dropped them in my carpet twice.
Wow,
I had to it was like I was like I was like, all right, don't move. China.
Is this Hasbro?
No, it's Mattel.
Mattel.
They've done a good job with their Jurassic Park line, their Jurassic World.
Yeah.
Like, it's a fun, solid action figure. Not too much articulation, not too little. Just sort of like the right balance. And it's a good price, like $7. So I want to recommend that because even if you're not a Jurassic World fan, you have to be a Jeff Goldblum fan.
It'd be sweet if he was shirtless, though.
Dude, they're making a statue.
I saw it, and I want it
I do
so
too.
bad. If I had the 600, the one where he's like...
Yeah, he's like doing the lay.
If I can... I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'm getting Darren for his wedding present is what I want to get him.
Dude, is he a fan?
Oh, God.
Dude,
yeah,
I would rock that on my mantle so hardcore.
Me too.
I would absolutely do it.
Me too.
Jeff Goldblum.
And that is such a weird piece.
Like, it is
love it.
weird.
I love how obscure and awesome it is. It's just somebody understands
Jeff Goldblum.
understands
Jeff Goldblum.
Maybe.
And understands the people who like Jeff Goldblum. Yep. Like, you have to, like, understand.
Yeah, it's not about his acting. It's not about anything.
It's
Jeff Goldblum.
He's so cool that he gets a statue of him shirtless laying on a plaque. Yeah. It's great. All right. Real quick before we go to these wonderful presents that Leon sent us, which he didn't have to do.
Thank you, Leon.
Do you guys, just a question, do you guys like our more like no holds bar episodes, or do you not like we're curious about your opinion. Do you like when we just like make them a little longer and just throw it all in, or do you like it better when we did like 15 minutes just reviewing one little piece?
I think they like the longer.
Do you?
It's up to you guys.
It is up to you guys. Let us know. I do think that I enjoy the longer ones. Because I feel like we're like hanging out truly, like
yeah, and it's like it's not scripted. Sometimes like you don't have a lot to say about a certain toy, but you're just reviewing it. We have a bunch of shit. It's way easier to talk, you know.
It is
not like the shooting the shit element,
right?
You know,
and we'd always get off subject anyway.
Yeah,
this way,
might as well just like capitalize.
Yeah, the harder part about doing it this way is that I think we're not getting new subscribers in a sense because people aren't narrowing their search.
Exactly.
It's like, but what I've come to the realization is that the subscribers that we do have that actually watch our show, like that's what we care about.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Like, we're not gonna be rich and famous, and we're not gonna have 10 million subscribers. Well, that's of course, but we're not gonna go. We're not gonna like we're peaked, right?
Maybe.
So we get to hang out for an hour, which is hard to do these days when you get older. You got responsibilities. Yeah. So we get to hang out with an hour, and then we get to hang out with you guys. And I love reading comments and like the people we meet. But what do you prefer? Do you prefer watching a longer episode where we get super schizophrenic and just talk about a whole bunch of shit? Or do you like when we spend 12 minutes on Dropkick and that's all, and then we move on to another episode? Let us know. Anyways, our buddy Leon,
thank you.
He sent us holiday presents. And I promised him that I wasn't going to open it without you.
Yeah, I'm glad, and we're going to open it on camera.
Yeah, and you know what? You didn't have to send us these. Thank you, though.
Thank you so much, Leon.
So let's see what we got. You want to go one at a time, or you want to let's go one at a time?
Yeah, you go first.
Oh man, mine is already sort of open, and I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to do the sneak in and see. Oh man, that's badass.
What do you get?
I know exactly what it is. So it's the that Blackwing.
Oh,
remember? Okay, so we went to the TF Con, and this company that Flame, I think it was. They came out with this Dan Kuga, the head, the transforming bird.
Were they out of them, or
this was the last one?
Yeah.
And Leon bought it, and I love it. So Leon, that's awesome. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. That's awesome.
Let's see what I got here.
Whoa! What is that?
Hell? Oh my God! I got Seekers.
Whoa! What are those?
Worn pocket Seekers.
Wow.
Oh, Leon, that's awesome, man.
Those are fun.
Dude,
are those?
I am so into these right now.
Are those the square ones
or
what?
We're about to find out. Let's open one.
Can I see the box of one of them?
Yeah, here.
I'm sorry. No, open whichever one you want. Wow, these are awesome.
Oh, these are badass.
Wow, these are great. You're gonna have a party with
Leon,
us.
thank you so much, man.
Yeah, really.
Badass.
These are great.
I'm opening it. I love Warm Pocket, too.
I love the what was that series that I got the side swipe? The square
Square Enix?
No,
that's total.
Whatever that side swipe is, I got. I really liked them.
Oh hell yes! I got a complete Rona Seekers.
That's pretty awesome, man.
Dude, oh my God, I'm excited for this. Look at that, man.
Before we say goodbye, transform one of those bad boys.
I don't know how.
Do you think you could not do it like on your own? Well, I'm just curious.
I know, man.
Wow, that's cool.
You want to try one?
Yeah, do you care if I do? Hold on, I'm gonna put this down.
I'm gonna let you do Sky. There, I'll do Thundercracker. You do
Skywarp was my man anyway.
Yeah.
Like, oh, these are interesting.
Yeah, these are not simple. Like,
wow.
it does not look that simple.
Wow.
Dude, this is badass.
These are badass. Here? Dude, if I break one, I'm going to feel terrible because then you're like, yeah, you will. You break my toy. These are cool. I don't remember what these are from.
G1.
No, I got that. Wow, these are totally different than...
I'm doing here. Hold on.
We'll get it. If you do not want to watch us transform on camera, this is your cue to shut the shit down. But you know, you might miss me breaking his toy. Huh. Worst case scenario, I edit down a little bit, but I think it's all right. I just these are really cool, man. You're gonna be sitting on the couch watching the rest of the. You don't watch football, right?
Hell.
Oh, okay. I'll be watching
football.
Yeah, I'll be watching the rest of the Lions game, which and I'm gonna be playing with that robot.
Yeah, did I just totally like lose my man card on that?
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I mean, you know, whatever. I mean,
right.
you don't really like any sports though, right?
I do not.
Were you ever like? I mean, I'm a big baseball fan.
Yeah.
Tigers, and I do like football, but it's kind of hard because
I mean, I'll hang out with some dudes and watch a game and get drunk or whatever.
Right.
But like. But I'm not gonna like watch the shit on my own and like get into it.
What about 80s Pistons Bad Boys? Were you like,
I was there, man.
But you were a kid?
Yeah, that was different.
Oh
though.
man,
yeah.
Bad Boys. This
transformation is crazy. Like, dude, it's so like asymmetrical and
yeah,
sweet.
I don't understand. Like,
I bet you don't.
How do you get this part? What did you do? Oh, you didn't do it yet.
Yeah.
This is really.
I'm never gonna get these things back, but that's okay.
Yeah, you will. They are really.
Yeah, these are badass, man.
I want to know how you're doing this. Like, I'm getting anxious. Like, I'm like, oh wait, does this have to go down?
What?
Does this piece have?
Yeah, it folds back, and you got to force it.
Oh wow! That's really interesting. Are these old or new?
That's a really.
Good wow! This is really interesting. I kind of dig these, man.
I very dig it. Like, this is really good. Like,
I love miniaturized versions of things. What is that about? Is that?
I don't know. Dude, but like, I'm gonna have to leave some stuff in jet mode so I can figure out how to get it back. Like, I don't think I could go back and just do this.
You know,
dude, the transformation is sweet.
It is sweet. It's really weird because it's completely asymmetrical and like. Is the head in the cockpit? Get your head out of your cockpit, boy.
No. The head's on the back wing. Oh, these are badass.
Back wing?
Look at that.
How did you do that?
Dude, you gotta...
wow.
Do some work, man.
Work it. Do I have to, like, fold this down? This looks like it's gonna break. I don't know. I don't want to break your gift.
Don't break it. Just be careful. It'll be fine.
I want to know when these came out. Like... Yeah, you might have to do this part.
Dude, this is sweet.
These are really cool, man. I kind of want to steal this Skywarp from you. I'm not going. You're like break up the set.
Dude, these are badass.
Oh, the head's cool too. I can't figure. I'm scared. Just like get that part.
Oh.
Good boxes too.
Yeah. Where's it? What are we missing here? It's just.
Why? I know we've asked this, but like third-party stuff is like without the moral aspect is amazing. Like why do they not make third-party like movie character action figures?
Yeah,
like,
you would think. Okay, I think you totally dig it.
It seems like it would be much harder to engineer and manufacture a transformer. Like why do they not take 6-inch action figures and like produce like Deckard action figure or like I
don't know.
Stallone
You would
Cobra.
think that they would. I mean, especially that they've proven that they can do it now and get away with it. Like
right. I mean, I guess they kind of.
I guess they do that
with Hot Toy stuff. Yeah. But like a 6-inch figure, like is it harder to sculpt a 6-inch action figure than it is to like engineer and produce a transformer? I mean, this is completely like someone had to come up with this like transformation. This is not like. Anyways, this is pretty awesome. I dig it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you, Leon.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Thank you, Leon. This is badass. The silence is the best compliment you can get from a toy.
So, we are going to come back to you with a Bumblebee review next week, and then we'll go to the holiday break. But I'm excited for Bumblebee. It's getting good reviews. I think my expectations are really high.
Me too.
But
I think it'll be good.
I think it's going to be good. I trust it. And if you've seen it already, feel free to say I liked it. Don't give us any spoilers. I don't know what spoilers you could give, but don't just say, hey, it was really good. You're going to have a good time. Until next time.
Nerd out.
Nerd out.
Man, nerd out. So good.